Okay, so this is a quick video on how to use these parametric searches if you want to find, say, a MOSFET. So I use Mouser because it's cheaper shipping wise for me, and there's no like taxes are pre-applied to the prices. So we want discrete semiconductors, we want transistors, and we want MOSFETs. Let's see. Right, so now we're in. I prefer SMD. For small signals, I also prefer. Oh, I miss my side scroll wheel on my mouse. I got a gaming mouse, but it doesn't have features. It's so annoying. Yay. Let's see. Packaging. No, not packaging. I need. That's not it either. Package case. There we go. So I like the SOT23 for well, low current all the way up to a few amps, to be honest. So that's that, and there should be one just called SOT23 as well. No? There is 600 of those, so that's probably fine. Right, and we want P channel as well. Let's apply those. Then we want this to be a logic level 1, so we want our BGS threshold to be under, say, if we're switching with a 3.3 volt microcontroller system, I like to usually go for 2.5 volts, but that's a bit high. Because this is a PMOS, you gotta select greater than, because these are negative voltages. Right, and then we need a continuous current drain of that or lower. Full remaining. Then I usually go by price. 13 ohms, holy shit, that's bad. So the best one they have here is a 500 milliohms. I think I've found better ones before. I don't know what I messed up with up here. Maybe my gate threshold is just exactly too restrictive. These aren't too expensive anyways. So there's this one here is pretty good. So minus 1.2 volt gate threshold, gate source threshold. It can do plus minus 12 volts. So oh wait, that's the maximum gate source voltage. Never mind. What's the actual voltage range of it? Here we go, minus 20 volts. Depending on your application, so this would be fine for logic circuits, like 20 volt up to, actually, well, 12 volt circuits even. This might, if you're doing 24 volts, you want to go up here, and if you're way up high, you might want to go up here. But I would definitely go for, no, this is too expensive. I would definitely go for this one up here. 1 volt gate source threshold, 20 volt on the gate source, well, on the gate pin, and 30 volts max. So this is something you need to consider as well, because with PMOS you usually do want to pull it up to the positive rail, so you got to make sure that the oh, never mind, that's the gate source voltage. Never mind. Yeah, you got to make sure to abide to that anyways. So then I usually go in here, check the datasheet. Also, I know that Infineon is a pretty good brand. Oh, it's actually International Rectifier that they bought. So here you go, thermal resistance, typically, well, max 230, so I use my calculator here. 230. I want to pass, I think his design spec was 500 milliamps. And what's the RDS on at 500 milliamps? Actually, so let's say it's 3.5 volt gate. Does that have a graph of our audios on? Huh. That's a bit weird. Though it's not too uncommon. Here we go. Junction temperature, gate to source, drain to source on resistance. So used in a normal setting, it's about about 1 ohm. Wait, was that 1 milliohm? No, it's not. That is at 600 milliamp current drain 2, so that's good. Yeah, that's just ohms. It's funny because it's the standard unit, they don't have to write it, and because it's bad, they do not write it. Right, so 20 ohms, so that's about 0.9. So that's 900 milliohms. And ambience, I always design for 50 degrees ambient temperature. So that's 101 C. What's the max TJ for this? Absolute maximum ratings. Junction, yeah, so that's well within. What would the voltage drop be though? The voltage drop at 600 milliamps would be, let's get a calculator up. What? So that's my university email. That's a chat I frequent. That's whenever there's a bug with my game. Right, there's nothing bad here. Okay, so 0.9 ohms, we got pulling 0.0, we're pulling 0.6 amps, or well, 0.5, 0.5 amps, times 0. What was I saying? 0.9 ohms. We're dropping half a volt over that. So if you want to drop half a volt over that, that's your solution. But yeah, so that's how I do it. Thanks for watching and bye.